Hello and welcome to the Science Furry. In the last video, or I think not the last video, but the video before that, I etched this circuit board, this PCB, and as you can see it's super small. It's for SMD components. I have now all the SMD components there, and I want to solder it now. So with this you can take a normal soldering iron, or it's super hard to do that. So in this video I will try to SMD solder this, and basically I will try this on this hot plate. This is a old hot plate out of some device, and I will put this, or I will put the solder paste on there. That's some special paste for soldering SMD components. Put this on there, put the components on there, the SMD components, and then heat this up and put this on there, and then it should reflow the solder and put everything in place. And that's what I want to try now and see if this is actually working. So I will make a test run, because that's just a cheap hot plate, like with the element over here. So not sure if this is heating everything evenly. Also, yes, I have to put this on 230 volts with these crocodile clamps, because I don't have any plug or something that goes over there. So yeah, that's not really safe. I'm using a ground fault circuit interrupter switch if anything goes wrong and that thing is grounded. So I'll just plug it in and then don't touch it anymore. So that's a bit of a problem. I have to find a better solution for that. Initially I wanted to build a 12 volt heating plate myself, but that's pretty hard and stuff. So I will use this one. Alright, I will use these ceramic cups to have this standing on. So put one here, and one here, so this can stand on there. And I have to check that nothing is shorting out down there. Don't try this at home. This is mains voltage, so don't do this. And this actually doesn't look very safe, to be honest. Yes, that's not really safe. But I'll plug this in now and go. Alright, everything's still fine. Switch is on, so it's heating up now. Alright, I have a tiny bit on here, and we'll see if the solder is melting and everything works fine. Alright, we want to go to 220 degrees, maybe a bit above, because the heat has to flow through the PCB. So it's not as hot over here. We can put it here. I think I'll put this here. Switch it off first. I don't want to touch anything on this thing. And go on there. Oh yes, it's doing something. It's doing something. Not sure if it's actually melting. Not melting. Oh damn. Maybe switch this on again. Yes, we're at 207. That's too low. Damn it. Let's see if it melts. Now it should melt. Yes, it's melting. Alright, perfect. Switch this off. I have to get this from the hot plate. Alright, this works. This works pretty well. Haha, I have to get this out. That's a problem. Alright, so this worked pretty fine. I think I can try to do the real thing. Alright, this is the PCB, and I will try to use a small wooden toothpick to distribute the soldering paste on the points where we want to have our components. Also thought about trying to use a syringe, and then with a very fine tip. I have very fine tips. This might be possible as well, but I think this tip is too big already. So I think the easiest and best way to do this is with the toothpick and then putting little blobs of the soldering paste on there. So try to do this now. Okay, this is pretty hard actually. That's a bit problematic. Even with the toothpick, it's not really sticking on there. Oh, right now it is more or less. Maybe I'll try to use the syringe. But I think this method isn't any better. No, the syringe method is not working at all. So I have to use the toothpick. Okay, that's the PCB with the stick. Doesn't look really clean, but yeah, it's just an experiment to see how well this works. So I will put the SMD components on there now and see how that works. And from this angle you can actually see I sanded this over, so the soldering paste actually sticks better on there. So sanding this over might help. Alright, this tiny thing here is a 1K resistor. This goes right here. Ooh, it totally worked. That's nice. That's a 1K resistor right there. Maybe a bit to the side. Then what do I do next? I think the capacitor next to it. I think I haven't talked about what this is. This is actually an LC oscillator. That's just the oscillator from a FM transmitter I made in one of the last videos. That's just a simple oscillator to get an inductance up here and a capacitance. In a future project I want to make a whole FM transmitter in SMD form. Of course much smaller than that. I put these pads, or I made these pads a bit bigger, so I can put an inductor here and I can actually measure the inductance by using the frequency. But let's see if this even works. I just want to see if everything works fine and if I can do this. Alright, next we need a 1 nanofarad to ground over here. So I have to find the 1 nanofarad capacitor. That's not good. I can't find it. Let me see. Well, shit. There goes 1 nanofarad over here, but I don't have it here. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't order it. Might be. Okay, I don't have it there. So that's pretty shitty. I might have to... Oh god. A normal sized 1 nanofarad. What is 1 nanofarad? Yes, then maybe I have to put a normal 1 nanofarad capacitor here. Then I will continue with the So what is it? 4.7 picofarad capacitor over here. I think I have this there. I hope so. Yes, there it is. And then I will do the transistor. Alright, this is a tiny BC547 transistor. And this goes here. Alright, that's the transistor right there. And next what goes next? Then a 1 kilo ohm resistor from here to here. Alright, that's it. And that's almost it actually. Now we need a capacitor. And an inductor. Alright, that's the inductor right here. And I forgot a capacitor as well, apparently. I don't know, maybe they should have been delivered. So I'm not sure, but I can put a bigger capacitor over here. That's where the pads are for, to get more capacitors and inductors on here if needed, or if you want to put check out an inductor. So I will try to solder this now, I think, if I don't have any more components to put here. Alright, we're up to temperature. Switch this off. Put this here. And hopefully the solder will reflow. Otherwise I have to, yes. It's doing something. Yes, come on. Switch this off, okay. Oh, come on, the inductance still has to, come on. Come on, the inductance still has to reflow. Why is it not reflowing on the inductance here? Come on. Come on. No. Alright, I have to get this off the hot plate now. Otherwise it's damaging for the components, I guess. Alright, that's the board now. I think it looks a bit messy, especially around the transistor here. And it didn't solder the inductance. I don't know why, maybe, I have no idea. Maybe it wasn't a lot of solder there. It reflowed though. But I think I will put a normal capacitor and a normal inductance here. And I have to get the capacitor somewhat over here and then see if it works. Now it looks officially terrible. Yeah. I put a normal 1 nanofarad capacitor here because I didn't have any SMD 1 nanofarad capacitor, then the inductance and a 6 picofarad capacitor. There is usually a 10 picofarad capacitor or something, and I put a 9-volt battery clip on there. And now I will try out if this actually works. It definitely looks totally terrible now. Yes, it's working. That's the transmitter right there. You can see on this distance there's a lot of noise, but I have the transmitter right here and just a receiver on my computer, and you can see, and if I touch the inductances or the inductance, and then you can see that's really the transmitter. So that's cool. This thing is working. That's pretty nice. It looks pretty ugly. I really have to get some SMD components. Whoop, yeah, if I touch this, the frequency changes. Yeah, but it's working. So that's cool. Just have to get like the inductance. I'll turn this off. Just have to get no, I have the inductance. I have to get the SMD inductance on there and an SMD capacitor right here and another 1 nanofarad SMD capacitor right here. But yeah, that's this project. That was a small experiment if this thing works, and it totally works. So in the future I will be making a FM transmitter, specifically this one, this FM transmitter. I made this before, and probably in the next, I don't know, couple of videos I will try to make an SMD version from this. So this thing I made in another video, I will link this somewhere here or whatever, as an SMD version like this. Of course this will be a bit bigger than this because that's only the oscillator. But yeah, this works and I'm pretty happy with it. Just have to get the SMD soldering working and that every component is soldered on correctly. Alright, that's it for this video, and until next time, bye.